Welcome back to the Ark Survival Guide, and yes, we are back. We just got back from our Thanksgiving holiday, and we've got some really exciting news that I think a lot of you will be happy about, and some not so exciting news, but we'll get to that in this video. And you may notice this video looks really good, and I'm playing on the center map, which I previously was only able to play on my PS4. I got some really good computer upgrades, and this should dramatically improve the quality of our videos. So during this whole video, you'll be seeing some scenery from the center map in much better quality than we've ever had it before, and I'll take you guys on a little tour of the center map while I'm telling you guys about some of the news and updates. But before we do any of that, let me show you this brand new disclaimer that's going to show up on every one of our videos from now on. And when we get done with that, we will explain why we have to do this and all of the new policies YouTube is putting on its creators, which are going to change a lot of things with both of our channels. So we'll explain all of that in this video and how that's going to impact the future of this channel. So definitely watch this whole video. It should be some pretty cool footage, and it's really important announcements we're going to get into. Before we start, we have a quick disclaimer. This video is not for kids under the age of 13. ARK is rated teen for blood, violence, alcohol, and crude humor. Many dinosaurs were harmed in the making of this video. If you are under 13, stop watching now, but for everyone else, let's get started. So, before we get into some of the bad news with YouTube's new policies and what that is doing to creators, let's talk about the good news and all of the great stuff that's happening for this channel. And before we get into that, I want to say I'm sorry for not creating videos as fast as I want to. The new YouTube policies have been slowing me down a lot, and I'm still catching up because of all that stuff, and we'll explain why later on in the video. We have also been traveling. We went down to Universal Studios a couple weeks ago because my wife is starting grad school and we wanted to do one last really fun thing before she gets into a lot of reading and studying for the rest of the year. And we actually recorded some videos of us in real life at Universal in the Jurassic Park section, seeing some dinosaurs in real life, as real as you can in real life. So we'll actually post some videos of that pretty soon. I'm working on editing some of the clips that we've recorded, so keep an eye out for that. That will be a lot of fun, but that did set us back a little bit. We were really busy for a couple weeks there, and we also went down to South Florida to visit relatives, but you know, I never tell you guys beforehand if I'm going to be out of town, because that's just a bad idea to post on social media when you're going to be away from your house. So just some common sense there, but that's why we've been a little bit absent lately. And we also just launched a huge new website for my work, so that's kept me really busy this week, so I'm just kind of catching up on everything that's been going on. Now, some other good news is, when I bought my Alienware laptop, I kind of skimped a bit on the storage space and RAM because I wanted to focus on getting better processors and a better computer all around. I was planning to upgrade the RAM later, but I got some awesome Cyber Monday deals and got everything like, I don't know, half off. It was crazy. So I just upgraded to a terabyte SSD hard drive, which means my computer is now big enough to download all of the maps for ARK at the same time. I was actually only able to have one map at a time because my hard drive wasn't physically big enough to store ARK in anything more than that. So now I can fit all the DLC on my laptop, including the center map, which I am currently flying around on, and you've probably only seen on PS4 because I've never had the space to put it on my computer before. I also upgraded my RAM, so I went from 16 gigs to 32 gigabytes and got an awesome deal on some very fast RAM. So the final conclusion in layman's terms is my computer is way faster and I can run ARK at its full potential, crank up most of the settings to maximum, and still be able to record on top of that. So you're going to see some much better quality videos from this channel. Probably most of our videos from now on will be looking a whole lot better. And on top of that, I think I'll be able to play online and record at the same time, so we should be able to finally dive into some online gameplay in the not too distant future, hopefully soon after the holidays, because the holidays will be pretty busy. So let's talk a little bit about upcoming content. Now, I have a video of some real-life recordings that we did in Universal Studios, and we are actually very close to breaking 1 million views on this channel, which is a pretty epic milestone. I think sometime in December we should break 1 million views, and once we do that, we'll post a 1 million view celebration, which will probably include some of that footage of us in real life, and maybe we'll get on and do some messages, so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we're working on some bonus footage exclusively for members of this channel. And by the way, if you didn't know about this already, our channel now has a Discord. I'll put a link in the description of this video for how to sign up for Discord and join our Discord community. And also next to the subscribe button is a join button where you can become a channel member, support us monthly, and get some really great rewards like members exclusive videos, which we are still working on. I'm also planning to continue our Ark Switch Survival Guide, and we may just kind of make that a generic Ark Guides series, but we'll keep doing a lot of really helpful guides explaining how to use certain items and do certain tricks in Ark, just like we've always done. We've been doing a lot of live streaming on Valguero because a lot of people seem to really love participating in our adventures on the Valguero map, and we'll continue that too, but we're going to mix in some more Switch Survival Guide series and do some more guides, and we'll have a lot of content kind of on a more balanced basis because we did a lot of live streams and kind of focused on that for a while, but I'm trying to balance things out. Also, the Ark Genesis expansion is coming out very soon. They're thinking probably December or early January, and once that hits, I am going to really focus on a lot of content for Ark Genesis. So when Valguero came out, I did a lot of map tours and some resource location guides, but when Ark Genesis comes out, I'm planning to do a lot more content on Genesis to get everyone really up to date on all of the latest info to help you guys enjoy your new adventures on the brand new Ark expansion. So be sure to check that out. If you're planning on getting Genesis, we'll have a lot of awesome content coming for you really soon. And make sure if you're not subscribed to this channel already, you subscribe and ring that bell for notifications because there's going to be so much useful information coming on that. Now, I've already got some videos recorded for you guys, but I'm still editing them because I have been slowed down a lot in the video creation process by YouTube's new COPPA policies. And I'm going to try to explain all of that without bad-mouthing YouTube, the US government, or parents in general, because it is a really big deal for a lot of us YouTube creators. It's kind of devastating for a lot of YouTube creators, and it's been a very difficult topic to figure out and work through. So, I'm going to try to explain things as nicely as possible, but I am also going to put some links in the description of this video from some other people who explain things much, much better. But the reason I've been slowed down so much is because I have to first of all make my whole channel compliant with YouTube's new policies, but I'm also re-recording a lot of my channel introductions, the disclaimer clip that's going to show on all of the videos, and I'm also in the process of re-recording the ending for all of my videos, which granted I really needed to update this, and I've been wanting to do that for quite some time. It's pretty outdated. I've got brand new recording equipment and I can do a much better job now, but it does take a good bit of time to record and edit all of these things, and that has been slowing me down from making new videos. But I am trying incredibly hard to make sure that this channel is in full compliance with YouTube's new child privacy policies, or COPPA, and I'll explain that a little bit to you guys now. Now, it's taken me a long time to explain this because I don't want to badmouth anybody or make anybody look bad, but there is a lot of upheaval in the YouTube creator community, and a lot of creators are being hurt really badly, which I think all of us agree that they don't deserve to be hurt by these policies. So to sum it up very succinctly, the US government has a set of laws called COPPA, which is the Child Online Privacy Protection Act, which try to keep people online from getting the personal information of children under the age of 13. The US government recently ruled that YouTube was violating this law and sued them for close to $180 million because they were collecting personal information of children under the age of 13. Now, YouTube's terms of service apparently say you have to be over 13 to even watch YouTube, but parents aren't stopping children from watching YouTube, and I think a recent study showed something like 80% of all children watch YouTube. So now YouTube has a brand new COPPA policy that it's issuing during the holidays, great timing, and all YouTube creators are now having to deal with the consequences. Now, personally, I see this as an issue with parenting, with the US government, and with YouTube, and of course with all of the children, but the only person that has no power at all in this whole equation is the YouTube content creators. We are trying to make fun content for everyone to enjoy, to express ourselves, and have a really good time doing that, and we are making everyone very happy in the process. This is a great setup for everybody, and a lot of us YouTube creators just love what we do, myself included. But what's happening is YouTube is putting all of the responsibility, blame, and consequences of this onto the YouTube creators. So according to YouTube's policy, every video that I post, I have to check whether it is not made for children or whether it is, and that can have huge ramifications and consequences according to the US law and YouTube. What that means for this channel is whenever I post a video, I have to label whether it is not for children or whether it is. Now that should be a pretty simple thing because ARC is rated teen for blood and violence, alcohol, and crude humor, and because all content on this video is from ARC, which is rated teen, this entire channel will always be made for teens and adults only. All of our content is not for children. What seems strange about this to me is that I have no control whatsoever about who actually watches my videos. So when I label something as not for children, I don't have any way to control that video. I don't have any way to control how YouTube uses the information it is still collecting on that video. But still, YouTube has made it very clear that if any videos are mislabeled, they will give us severe consequences. They might shut down our channels, and they could actually turn us over to the US government for up to $42,000 worth of fines. So we could end up going bankrupt if there is some kind of a mix-up on the content of a video. What really worries me is that YouTube is going to be sending out its robots to scan all content on YouTube, and they will automatically be using their AI to decide what videos are not for kids, and there can be errors in that kind of thing. So all of us YouTube creators are very, very worried about these new policies, and for good reason, I think. I think this is something that is very concerning for all of us. The good news is, because ARC is all rated teen, we should be in great shape, but we are doing everything in our power to make it incredibly clear that all of our videos here are not for children. They are rated teen, and we're going to be putting that on the thumbnails of the videos and making it really clear that that is where we stand on this. Now, where I am a little bit worried is our console co-op couple channel has a lot of videos of Nintendo Switch games which are rated E, and that worries me because even though all of our videos are not for children, the fact that they have animated characters could actually get those videos flagged and have the YouTube robots misinterpret those and get the book thrown at us. So what we're planning to do for now is make most of our videos private, and We're going to see how this all pans out. We're hoping that we can put that channel back online when this is all over, and once we find out that everything is okay, we should be bringing back that channel. But for now, it's just not worth the risk for us to be playing games that YouTube could be giving us trouble with. So we're just going to kind of take a break from a lot of our videos, and we may end up playing some videos that are rated teen, like the new Spider-Man game for PS4, and maybe some other content like that that's rated teen and that is clearly not for children. Now, hopefully this whole thing will blow over soon. I'm really hoping YouTube will reconsider some of its policies, because apparently the FTC provides for a third option that most content is actually made for general audiences that everyone can enjoy, and that is actually supposed to be exempt from the whole COPPA issue. So I'm really hoping that YouTube will reconsider this whole thing and just give us a third checkbox that says this is for general audience and lets the whole thing be okay. Now, if you check out the links in the description of this video, there's some other videos by some really great content creators that are explaining this whole COPPA issue, and a lot of them are actually spearheading petitions to let YouTube know how we feel about these new policies and how we don't want all of our favorite creators to be hurt by this policy. So feel free to watch those videos, and if you want to take action, you can actually sign petitions and let YouTube know about how you feel. But as far as the Ark Survival Guide channel, everything should be continuing smoothly because all of our videos have always been not for children. So that's pretty much it for this update. We'll be giving you a lot more videos and content very soon, but I've got to focus on basically turning off a lot of the videos on our other channel and making sure everything is in full compliance with the new YouTube policies. So if you don't see any videos from this channel for a little bit, everything is fine. We are just working hard to make sure everything is in complete compliance and that everything is as good as possible during this really difficult time for YouTube creators. And we will get you new videos and more content as soon as possible. Now, I know this was a longer video, there was a lot to catch up on and a lot to explain, and even though it wasn't all fun, I hope you still enjoyed this, or maybe it helped you understand COPPA's policies a little bit better. So if you liked it, please still give it a thumbs up, and either way, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications, because there is a lot of great content coming very soon, especially once the Genesis expansion comes out, and you do not want to miss that. Also, check out the new join button next to the subscribe button, where you can become a monthly supporter of this channel and unlock awesome rewards which will be coming out soon. So keep an eye out for all of the awesome new content that's coming your way, and we will see you in the next video.